Hello everyone. Today we continue our lesson with Flip Class 2. Okay, so what we're going to learn in the session 5 Flip Class. We have three things. Yeah? The first is how data transformation in Power BI, and then data modeling with the Power BI. And then we also have the case study, data transformation with the Power BI. Okay, so we start with the first part, data transformation in Power BI. You can click this link and then you can download the slides in PDF. For the first part, we have 61 slides, which I will be covering in maybe around 60 minutes to 90 minutes. Yeah. Okay, and I have the slide in PowerPoint, so I will be using that. But for you, if you want to follow me, you can download this. So you will flip one by one. Take note when you think important, but almost everything is already here. So I will show you some demonstration along the lesson, but more detail will be done during the assignment. So there will be lab that emphasizing or enforcing what you learn in this theory lesson in the actual Power BI. You're going to create the report, you're going to transform the data, and so on. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you keep it first, the question, and then we can discuss after I finish this. Otherwise, then I'm afraid too many interruption and we cannot complete this on time. Okay, so I open also my whiteboard for me to write some note. Okay, so what is the transformations? I believe you have learned in the previous lesson that the flow of the data analysis. So initially, we have the raw data. And the raw data may have a mistake, may have the incomplete column, may have the duplicate data, may have a value that need to be processed, cannot be used directly. So when we import the data to Power BI, before we create the visual or graphic, we need to do the transformation. So this is the data source, raw data. The raw data can be from the SQL server, from the Excel file, from the comma separated value or CSV, SQL, and then XLSX, and then CSV, and then TXT, etc. Okay, we want to bring this to Power BI for the visualization, Power BI. Okay, so you have the two options for the database. You can import or direct query. Okay, and before this imported to create the database here for the visualization, then we may need to do the transformation. Okay. Transform. Yeah. So what are the transformation? As like just now remove the wrong data, or remove duplicate row, duplicate column, or replace the invalid or the missing value, and then change some data, like for example exam score, you want to change to the grade like A, B, C, D. Yeah? So we call it as a transform. So transform, normally you do it before you load or import the data to Power BI. But later, even after your data is already in Power BI, you can still open again the Power Query and then continue the transformation if necessary. Okay, so we're going to learn this Power Query. So Power Query is a tools that help you in doing the data transformations in Power BI. The Power Query also exists in Excel. Okay, then you use the query with the language. We call it as a DAX. Yeah? DAX is the language used in the Power Query. Okay, so let's open the slide. So the plan is today I cover the first part, and then after that we take the photo shot. After that take a break, then I continue with the second one. The first one is longer, the second one is shorter. After that, then if any of you have a difficulty or problem, then I will help you. Yeah, but let me explain the theory and some demonstration, and then after that we still have time for the Q&A. And also don't forget Friday, tomorrow is holiday, and then we will have a class on Friday, yeah, Friday evening. And then the Saturday is also public holiday because of the what you call the election. Yeah. Okay, everyone, let's start. Okay, so the agenda for this slide, we have two parts. The first is clean, transform, and load data in Power BI to prepare before we import data to Power BI. And then after that, we continue with the working with the visual. So we're going to learn different type of built-in chart visual given or available in Power BI, and what is the guidelines using, like for example, when we is more appropriate or more suitable to use the line chart, column chart, bar chart, pie chart, and then the funnel and maps and so on. Yeah. So let's start with the first one, which is the clean, transform, and load data in Power BI. Okay, so we have learned transform is basically to import the data into the Power Query editor. So what you can do in the transformations, you can do like rename the column, change the text to numbers, change the data format. Yeah, like for example the quantity, yeah, or age. Yeah, so it should be the number, but in the data it is in the format of text. So you want to make it the number. Yeah. Remove unwanted row, set the first row as a header. Yeah. Loaded sales data from CSV and ERP system. And then data in this array in correct format need cleaning. So anything about making the data more clean, yeah, and then more ready for the visualization to create a graphic, then you do it during the transformation, because garbage in, garbage out. If you bring the raw data that not good quality, many mistake, many error, many incomplete things, then your report will not be valuable, yeah, less valuable. Okay, so transform with data with the query editor. So this is the source of the data, can be from the cloud, can be from the Excel or CSV. This is the Power BI desktop. And then before that, you can transform. Yeah. So once this done, then normally you create a report and then publish to the Power BI service. And then you can view with the browser or with the mobile apps. So now we focus on this part only. This part only. Yeah. So this part is a separate lesson. This one is in the future. Yeah. Future lesson. Okay. So we focus here in the transforming the data and add the visual to the report. So how to get the data? We have already learned. So after we get the data, then we can transform. So there are two options. Yeah. When you get the data, then before you load, there is an option to do the transformation. But after data is loaded, yeah, copy to the Power BI, you can still do the transformation by selecting the transform data, this one. Okay, so I will show you a quick demonstration for this. Yeah, so let me open my virtual machine. By the way, yeah, the password of this student is here in the resources. Yeah, this one. This is a password, and you just click the letter T. You click the cursor is here. You click the you don't have to tap. Yeah, it will tap automatically for you. Okay, then I suggest to get the bigger screen. So you split the windows and then minimize this. So you have a bigger screen. Yeah. So open the Power BI. Okay, yeah, for the demonstration, I'm going to use the data that we're going to use it in the assignment 2, which is here. Yeah. The data set from the GitHub. Okay. Data set from the GitHub. This one, yeah. So you download this, copy. Okay. Yeah. So open the Power BI, then get data from the other source. So we're going to download the data. So remember, if you want to copy paste from the desktop or laptop, you need to use the type text. Yeah. Then tap the clipboard. When copying, don't move the mouse. So until complete, then enter. Yeah, this will download the zip data. Okay. So open the folder. This is the data we extract. Let's see the content. Okay, don't have the folder, so we can extract all here. Yeah, extract all. Extract. Okay, yeah, this is the solution sales analysis. This is a starter sales analysis, and we have this snippet. Yeah, okay, this one is for the formula. Okay, or maybe remember yesterday, sorry, yeah, yesterday, we have also the lab that customers, product, and orders. Yeah, so we can also use that. Yeah, so I still keep that link in Notepad. Yeah, Notepad. Yep. So here in the sorry, Notepad. Ah, yeah. Okay, Notepad. Notepad. After that, open the where one. That is right click. One moment. The links to download the data. Okay, here you go. Okay, empty. Okay, so in that case, then I have to open the assignment 1. Okay, so let's open this. It looks like the data is not the correct one. Okay, we use this in the this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we have this this one. Yeah. The customers and then product and the orders. So I copy and then this one as well. Okay. Then after that, that one. Okay, I copy this for the demonstration. Yeah. The orders. So 3 file. So what we have done in assignment 1 is to copy this. Yeah. Okay. So in the Power BI, then after that get data from the other source. Yeah. And then after that select from the text CSV. After that, okay, sorry, from the web okay, get the data from the web. Yeah, sources from the web. Okay. Yep. So from the web, then after that, copy the customer first. Okay. So Lightning, after that, type from the clipboard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Click OK. Yeah. Connect. Okay. You see here, when we get the data, then before we actually load, we have the option to transform the data, which is here. Yeah. Transform the data. Yeah. Or later after you load, then you also have to transform the data here. Yeah. So the difference is this before we import the data, we transform first, or this one is after we load, then we can still transform using this one. Yeah. So it's up to you. Normally, you import everything first because we do not much have time to do the transformation here. So we do the load first. Yeah. But if you want, then you can also transform the data. Then we'll open the Power Query. Yeah. Power Query editor. The difference is this one is before you import the data, but you can also do that later. Yeah. So not now. Yeah. Okay. Then after that, just yeah, apply the change. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So just now was the customers, yeah, 407. So here, create the customers. Okay. So after this, yeah, after you load the data, you still want to do the transformation, you can do that. Yeah. So click the data, the customer. After that, in the home, then click the transform the data. Okay. Yeah. So here. So yep. So we have the options to do it before we load or after we load. Yeah. Okay. So we continue first by importing the other two tables. Yeah. Get the data from the web, and then the copy the products. Okay, from the web connect. Then after that, yeah, Lightning. After that, type text from the clipboard. Okay, yeah, yeah. So just load, and then one more, the orders. Get data, and then after that, the web. When you work with Power BI, you need a big screen. If you use a small screen or you don't maximize the screen, then many things you cannot see. So that's confuse you. So I suggest you maximize the screen. Okay. Like for example, if I don't have the screen as big like this, then many things I cannot see. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So too crampy, you see. So you have to maximize. So you will see many more things. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to the slide. Yeah, transform the data you saw. Yeah, you can do before you import or after the import. Same. Yeah, it will open the Power Query editor. Okay, so this is Power Query. You can do many things. Yeah, remove the column, choose the column. Yeah, then after that, merge the column. Then after that, yeah, many things which we're going to see one by one. Yesterday, there was a question like after you make edit with Power Query, then you make a mistake. Yeah. So here, yeah, applied step. Yeah, this one you can roll back. Yeah. So if you make some changes, then you make a mistake, then you just click, and it will delete the step. It will roll back to the previous one. Yeah. So it's like a undo. Yeah. Undo in the Word or Excel. Okay. So the first is to identify the column header and names. Sometimes you have the data with the column headers. Sometimes you don't have the column headers. For example, like this. In Excel, yeah. For example, I have the table which contains the like this. For example, Brian, after that Suryanto, yeah. Then after that 61, yeah. After that Chinese, for example. Okay, so after that Muhammad, Hassan, like this, for example, yeah. And then a few others, yeah. So this is the data without the row header. But some data explain with row header. For example, first name, yeah. Okay, then last name, and then age, and then race. Yeah. So this is with row header. So when you import to the Power BI, you can decide your data is with row header or without row header. If with row header, then you set that the first name is row header. So this will be used as a column name. And this data will be started from the row 2, 3, and so on. Okay. Yeah. So like this, yeah. This is the row header. Then you want to, for example, delete this, yeah. Delete the empty. So you can manipulate currently when you import everything, the column is by default given the column 1, column 2. But actually, the column name is January, February, March. Yeah, you can customize. Yeah, to take this value in the row number 1 for the column 3 under column 7 as a column header, and also this row number 3, the column 1 and column 2 as a column header. Yeah, so choose the identify the column headers and name. Yeah. So Power Query assume that all data as table row. Data source may have first row with the column name, like just now, yeah, this one. Yeah, so sometimes you don't have the column name. You need to add the manually, give the name manually. So if the first row is a column header, you need to promote, yeah, first table row to column headers. Yeah, how to do that? First, use the first row as header on the home tab, or select drop down next to column 1 like this. Yeah. So in the home, yeah. Then after that, use the first row as header. Okay, so let's see here in the this one, yeah. So when you open the table in the Power Query, yeah. So here you see, yeah. So the use first row as header. This one, yeah. Okay, yeah. Then you can also use this, yeah. Okay, so this is the column. Wait, customer. Oh, this one, because this one is already have the column name. Yeah, you can edit this. Yeah. Okay. So use first row as header. This one. Yeah. Or you can actually modify. Yeah. So you can bring this first row as header. Then after that, it will be coming up. Yeah. Okay. And then to the transformation, yeah, choose transform the data. And then in the transformation, then you can choose, yeah, to index the column, yeah. Then after that, yeah, many things, yeah, which some of this we're going to do it in the practice. But I'm not very detailed, because you saw that there are 60 over slide, yeah. So if we have 1 hour, 1 slide per minute, otherwise we don't have much time, yeah. Okay, you can rename, yeah. So for example, this attribute is the column name, but it will be more user friendly to give the month, yeah, month name, yeah. So you can rename. then you can rename. Yeah. Then some like this one is a mistake. Yeah, December. Yeah, you want to replace with December. You use the replace value. Yeah, so go into the this column. Yeah, this part. Then choose the December. Then you replace with the December. Or sometimes you have the blank row. Yeah, remove the row. Yeah, remove column. Yeah, okay. Just remove row, remove column. So that's in the transform. Okay, yeah, here, yeah, reduce the row. Yeah, sometimes the button is not shown. You have to maximize. When you maximize, then you will see more. Yeah, okay. So this one, yeah, choose column, remove the column, reduce the row. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so later you will practice in the assignment. Let me just navigate or show you demonstration how to navigate in the Power Query. The best is to practice. Yeah. So evaluate and change the column data type. For example, this is the date, yeah, or the date, but the ABC, yeah, ABC meaning is a text character. So you need to convert into the correct data type. Yeah. This is ABC only, yeah, and this one is 1, 2, 3, yeah. So that means number, yeah. The value is number. Okay, yeah. Year after that number, yeah. Okay, so okay. So here, instead of 2018, 2019, yeah, then you change this to the sorry, pivot, yeah. So this is unpivot column. So unpivot is if you have the sales, this is the year 2018, 2019, and you want to pivot, yeah. So this one become January 2018, January 2019, yeah. So you pivot the just like in Excel, yeah, pivot table. Change the row become column, a column become row. Yeah, that's what we call as a pivot and unpivot. Yeah, this is to change the row to become the column. Yeah, so here bikes, and then after that clothing component. Yeah, so instead of in a row like this, you want to make it become the column. Yeah, so bike, and then components, the clothing. Yeah, accessories. Yeah, so this in the row, you want to make it vertical, you want to make it horizontal. That's a pivot. Yeah, pivot, unpivot. Okay, that's a part of the transformation available in Power Query. Rename the query. Yeah, so for example, this is target sales. You want to change to the other name. Yeah, so just click the query, then rename. For example, like this. Here you go. Yeah, this is the query name, products. Yeah, I want to rename. Right click, after that rename. Yeah, you can change the name to the other name. Yeah, you can override, yeah, or you can replace with the other name. Replace the value. Yeah, just now in this column we have the December. Yeah, which should be the December. So you click replace value. Yeah, this one, and then after that value to find, and then value to replace. Sometimes you have the null. Yeah, null value, which is will generate an error if you do not convert to 0 during the calculation. So you replace with a 0. Replace null with a 0. So 0 is a number. Yeah, null is not a number. Remove duplicate, like you have the component accessories, yeah, multiple row. Then you want to make it like this: component, accessory, bikes, and clothing. Yeah, so remove duplicate. Yeah. So in the column header, right click and then remove duplicate. Okay, let's see. Example like this, yeah. Right click, after that remove duplicate. Yeah. Okay. So now this one is unique. Yeah. But then you realize, oh, I make mistake. Yeah. Okay. So this one is 3 columns, 37 row. I make mistake. Okay, just delete this one. Delete. Yeah. Then it will come back again with this 295 rows. Yeah. So if you make a mistake, you can delete the step, then it will return back to the previous step. Okay, find data anomaly and data statistic. Yeah, so here we have the view. Yeah, show white space. Yeah, if there is any white space. Column profile, and then after that distribution. Yeah. Okay, then you can see, for example, valid. Yeah, 100%. Error. If you have some mistake error, then it will be displayed in this statistic. Yeah. So view. Yeah. So you have to select in the view. This one. Yeah. Column profile. Yeah. Then after that the column quality. You see, valid, error, empty. Yeah. Distribution. This one is flat. This one is unique. Yeah. This is a skew to the left. Okay, combine multiple query into one. For example, you have the customer from Australia, customer from Singapore, customer from Hong Kong. You want to merge, yeah, to become one. So you can append, yeah. Okay, tables to append, yeah. So you click, and then after that, you merge that or combine into the single table, yeah. Append or merge, yeah. So append is basically appending the other table or query into the existing one. Okay, so the merge will create a new table to create a merge table. Yeah. So this one is concatenate row from the 3 or more tables into a single table. So use the existing table. This one is a create a new one. When you perform the Power Query to transform the data, you must consider some important recommendation, which is keep only necessary data. Yeah, so data that you don't need, then you don't need to load, you don't need to transform. And then check the data type. Sometimes you didn't import transform correctly. Number have to convert to number, character or string, and then date. Yeah. Reduce cardinality, yeah, like one to many, many to one. Yeah. So the best is if one to many or one to one. Yeah. So reduce the many to many. Disable query load. Okay, and then use the parameters. Yeah, for the okay, in the parameters, this part later we're going to learn more during text function. Okay, so that's the first part of the transformations. Then we're going to continue with the work with the visual.